Let's set up and edit a new vertical video with the captions and the headline banner it needs to be able to be put up as a power content ad. Now I have the video here that Ari has shared with me, and we're going to use this as our example when we edit it on CapCut. We're going to use CapCut as the editing software. If you haven't heard of CapCut before, if you go to capcut.com, it will take you there and you can log in. I'm using the free version of CapCut to create videos with and edit videos with, so you don't need to use the paid version at all. But what this helps you to do is add your video in directly and add captions automatically and edit them rather well. So let me show you the first steps to do that. First, you'll need to have your video ready to upload to CapCut, and I've just finished downloading the video itself, so we can drag it in here. So as it uploads, we'll let it load in, and shortly afterwards we will be able to add captions to it. It may take some time to fully upload. In the meantime, I can tell you ahead of time what we'll be focusing on. First, adding the captions and styling them so that they suit your business and stand out in the newsfeed. Having them stand out in the newsfeed is the most important thing, having it be readable and easily legible. The second thing is that we will write out and add a banner that's relevant to the video itself. This will be designed to capture people's attention and get them to watch the video. And once it finishes, I will show you just how to simply download your finished video. Now, there are two versions of CapCut that you can access for free, or if you have the paid version. One is the web browser version, capcut.com/editor. You can access it by directly signing into CapCut on your browser. And there is an app version you can download and use. Now, the steps you need to add captions and a banner to your video are the same, but the individual steps or the buttons you need to press may look a little different. So if at any point you're having trouble, I'll just follow the steps on the browser version, and let's show you what those look like. Excellent. We're going to click and drag this video here into this line. You can see the dotted blue lines below. This will load it in and prepare it to be edited. And what we will do next is we'll go on the left side to Captions, click Auto Captions, English US, and Generate. This will actually create the captions for us. As you see, I am Ariel, and it's filled out all the captions we need. Now, my first suggestion would be make sure you edit the start and end of your video to where you need them to be before adding captions. However, I will share with you this. If you go to the start of your video, so this is the little slider where you can select where in your video you're looking at. Drag it all the way to the left so it says 000. Play it. This can be your setup. Pause it as soon as you start to talk. And now what you can do, if you go over to the options here, there should be a split option which you can click. Drag transition to the gap or click it at a transition. We can ignore that safely. What this allows you to do is you can move the captions to the left side. I would do this first, and then delete. You can see I created two sections by splitting. Delete the first section. Now your video starts exactly where you need it to be. You can also use this to drag to the end of your video, and if you press play, as soon as you finish, you can also drag it to find exactly where you finish, which is around here. You can also use the plus and minus buttons here to go closer to where you need to find the end of your video. You can use this to exactly find it. Again, we're going to use the split function You can also click the captions and split them, and then just select and delete the options at the end to finish the video. As you can see here, minus to zoom back out. Now the video itself is trimmed and it's ready to have the captions changed. So if we go here, if you go to a part of the video where you can see the captions and click it here, what you'll notice on the right hand side, you can see presets, you can see a section that says basic, which lets you make basic changes, and these are the two sections where we'll be making our changes. So you can see, if you click the different presets, you can have a look at what the different captions would look like. Now, this Ari, our client, she wants to have a particular look for the captions, which I will get ready now, but just so you know, pick the kinds of captions that stand out. So you can two things. You can either choose to have it, if you click and hold on it while not editing the text, you can move it around. I would have it a little higher up in the video, or you can have it here at the top. But I generally keep it lower down like this, and then from that point you need to see what kind of text stands out. You generally find either if you use one with background or one with some stand out shadow text like this, stands out better. You want it to be able to stand out because otherwise people won't be able to read your captions. One final thing. On the left hand side, when you select captions, you'll see here are all the details of your captions and all the words here. You'll want to rewrite the captions so that they fit what you're actually saying, because we use AI to create the captions and all you need to do is edit them. I'll do that now. I fixed the captions themselves for Ari. Now I'm going to make changes to how they look so that they fit her brain. And now that I've changed the captions, all I've done is I've gone to the captions themselves and made two changes. One, in the basic section, I can actually change what the captions look like, so you can fit one that suits you. I'm using newsreader 16pt.rg. I changed the size of the captions so that they stand out. I'm using 13. For you, just hover over them, and as you can see on the left hand side, they're actually changing in size. Finally, if you want your captions to really stand out, you can actually keep an eye on a few things. One, if you use the stroke option, that makes sure that your captions are surrounded by an extra layer around them, so that can help them stand out. I have black here. And shadow also helps. You can select a different type of shadow to give it some standout color behind it. And remember, you can also use a background in different colored backgrounds, but in this case, my client didn't want a background, so this works well for her. And finally, we're going to add what's called a banner to the video. Okay, so just to finish, I've added a banner here at the top. Just a few words, a simple sentence that captures the attention of our ideal clients and actually gives them a reason to watch the video. In this video, Ari's talking about how she can help with acne or hyperpigmentation without the need for consistent products that aren't actually helping the problem go away, or they've probably tried before, and instead, through facials and holistic care, they can be gotten rid of completely, which people may not know about. So that's the subject of the video itself, and that's where the written banner essentially comes from. So with that, captions and a headline have been added. All you would need to do is name this, so Ari Video 1, and then click Export in the top right, then go to Download directly, and then click Export again, and now it will download for you. So that's how I would edit videos personally. If you have any questions related to this, leave it in the loom below or reach out and I will fill you in with all the details.